Number 24, I have my good friend Snowman, the Snowman here. Um, just being the Snowman. It is October 1st, 2024. 100 missiles were dropped in Israel, but that's not what I'm looking to cover here today. The topic is too much. I mean, there's just so much. It's very evident that we just are monkey people who love explosions. I think that's what we really strive for. We're just a bunch of monkey people who just love when shit blows up. I mean, just a bunch of dudes getting together and they press the button and shit blows up and they're like, "Whoa, did you see that one? That one was bigger than the last one." And it's just very awful to see these things happen. But that's neither here. Yeah, it's just not here. It's not going on here. The moment it does, though, I'll be concerned about it then, and maybe I'll do episode 25 live from the bunker of Long Island. Um, and so you just got people signing death now in Pennsylvania. The governor of Pennsylvania, what the hell is that guy's name? He's a no good man. Anybody who signs, President Zelensky of Ukraine came over to America, to the great state of Pennsylvania for some reason, and he met with the governor, um, and together they signed bombs, or the governor signed bombs that are intended to be used against Russia. So they're bombs that are ours that we're giving to Ukraine for them to use against Russia. And this guy has a Sharpie and he's just signing his name on the bombs with a smile. And people are taking pictures and they're like, "Oh yeah, this is great." Signing death. Signing death is a terrible idea. I don't understand what's wrong with these people. I mean, are we might just be toast at this point. I mean, here's this guy. I'm going to pull up the video here. Here he is signing bombs. Everyone's clapping. Yep. Just taking his time, signing the bombs. You can't make this shit up. I mean, he's literally signing death. He's signing death. Um, it is what it is, man. What are you gonna do? I don't know. I don't know. That's not what we need right now. What this country needs, I'll show you what this country needs. This country needs, look, so I came across something special, and this is what we used to all be about. So, um this guy this guy was probably born in 1955. He got his first house probably when he was 11 years old. He worked at the paper mill his whole life. He saved up all of his money from the paper mill. He was a paper boy on the side as well. His little side hustle back then. And he retired at the crisp age of 26, probably. And now this is what he does. Let's take a look here.
Some chocolate sauce to the rim of our glass. And we'll apply some Reese's Pieces. We'll put our glass in the freezer to chill. 3 scoops of
Yeah,
Reese's
look at
ice
this
cream.
guy. This is what he does.
And a half cup of chocolate milk.
He has time to let the glass
An
chill.
entire Reese's outrageous
Reese's
chocolate.
ice cream. Wow.
Well, let's fire up the old blender.
Yeah.
Let's pour our milkshake into a chilled
Outrageous
glass.
chocolate bar, by the way.
Wow.
Look at that
beautiful.
blender. See, that's the blender that he bought. Still works because everything was
With
made in
some
America
Reese's
and really
Puff
good.
cereal. That's going to be good. Let's use the Reese's Minis to make
That's
a
a
little
wonderful
crown
little
on
shape.
top. I think that's nice.
Yeah, that is gonna be
Not a
good.
straw, and that's a Reese's outrageous.
Yeah. Look at happy, creative. What a milkshake Monday, this guy. This guy's name is Harold. He was born in whatever. He definitely just had a simple job and he retired super young. He got that house for $15,000 cash, and now it's worth 2.5 million. And that's what he does. He makes Reese's Sundays. That's what this country needs. It's not signing of the missiles. We need more Reese's Sundays in our lives. during these hard times. I mean, that would just make me feel so much better. You know, why can't we all have that? Why does it have to be all this shit? I just want to have a job, retire from the job, and make fucking Sundays. Can't I just sit in and make Sundays for myself? I I would make a fucking Rice Krispie sundae or so. That's kind of no. That's actually a pretty good one. A Rice Krispie sundae, a what's the one? A Cinnamon Toast Crunch sundae. There's this great place out here on Long Island called Spoons, and it's ice cream infused cereal. It's not ice cream with cereal on top. I mean, they put cereal on top as well, but it's infused in the ice cream. It's like a spanking in the mouth. It's so magnificent. It's really a really great place. Can't recommend Spoons enough of Long Island. But this is what I'm talking about, man. I mean, this old guy is just been able to do it, man. That's his life. That's his life. And now he's like, what's this thing on my phone? Like, I'll just make Sundays in front of my phone and get 1 million followers. And just make money that way, too. And my house is worth $5 million now. I got it for a nickel and a dime when I was 15 years old. He's like, yeah, when I got it, it used to have an outhouse. Then we got plumbing. Now it's worth $15 million. I feel bad for your generation. You guys are never going to get a house. Yeah, you're right, old man. Actually, you're not right. We'll be able to get a house, but it's just the cost is astronomical. I mean, this guy, he's got more. He's got more. What is this one here? Let's check this one out.
Milkshake. Happy Milkshake Monday. 3 scoops of vanilla ice cream.
Oh, man. He's got the nice glass, too. No plastic. He doesn't fuck around.
Let's see if we can separate some of the candied sugar for later. Let's add the rest of the creme brulee to the milkshake.
Extraordinary.
Well, let's fire up the old blender. Let's add our candy.
There's that old blender.
Let's fire up the old
There's that old blender. He bought that when he was 14 years old. He bought that
Let's add our milkshake to
with
our
the
glass.
house. He bought the house, then he bought the blender.
Let's float some creme brulee on the top of our milkshake.
Milkshake Mondays. This guy has a book. He has a recipe book. The man has a recipe book. What are we doing? What are we doing? Everybody right now, if you are sitting at home and you're watching me watch this guy make milkshakes on a fucking Tuesday afternoon, you gotta figure something out. At least I'm here recording. You're sitting here watching me, although I'm gonna put this up at night. Man, go to bed or write a fucking business plan. Make something. Fuck. What are we doing? Milkshake Monday, man. This guy's a fucking legend. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. And the milkshake, he doesn't fuck around. Look, he's flaming the top. He's flaming the top of the creme brulee milkshake. I mean, what is he doing out here?
To make a stir fry and found some deer in my backyard. I'll show you some pictures. Yeah, it's pretty wet.
That land he has. He has deer in his backyard. Raincoat. There they are.
We don't mind if they can have whatever they want this time of
year.
year.
Look at all that land he has.
Not a lot.
Telling you, nickel and a dime. Actually, it was probably free.
We pretty much had all my tomato plants this year.
He probably won this house in a fucking raffle. He probably was walking down the street or on his paper delivery job as a paper boy, and he saw in the newspaper that the state fair was coming to town. Comes to town every once a year, and fucking Nikola Tesla was going to be there, put on a demonstration, and he went and he met Tesla and all this stuff, and met Ben Franklin. I don't know, and then he just played darts and won the house, won fucking 1,000 acres with deer and milkshakes, and he's like, you know what? Yeah, I'm just gonna retire. Milkshake Monday. I can't do this anymore. I can't do this anymore. What are we to do? What are we to do? I think I'm Gen Z. Let me see here. 98. I went through this before. It says I'm a millennial, but I'm not. I'm not. Like, Avocado toast is are very okay. I don't spend a lot on coffee. I'm not a fucking loser. I don't know. Millennials are fine. I'm just talking shit. But Gen Z's 99 to 2016. That's me. I'm right there. So are we screwed or I don't know. I don't know. This guy's just making milkshakes in the middle of the country, and here I am watching him make milkshakes, thinking about how New York might get struck by a nuclear bomb because we're signing missiles. We're signing missiles. Imagine you're over there in the war torn areas and you see a missile come down and it doesn't explode. It's one of those ones that, like, you know how in World War II they dug up a bunch of bombs that didn't blow up, and they just dig up this one and it's just signed by the fucking governor of Pennsylvania, and you see his Sharpie signature on there. That's a great advertisement for Sharpie. Picture this. Yeah, bombs coming down. It's like, and it just hits, but it just gets buried under and it doesn't blow up. And then as the camera pans in to the landing location of the bomb very slowly, everything around the area starts to get like built up again. You know, like it used to be like nothing. Now it used to be like a farm in Ukraine. Now it's like there's McDonald's there, like, and it's like a time lapse of the McDonald's being built and the roads and people are getting fat. And then next thing you know, as it gets closer, it's just some guy with one of those the metal detector machines, and he's just walking in the street, and they find the bomb under there, and it's just the final shot. It's just the bomb as they're pulling the dirt off it, and it's just signed by the governor of Pennsylvania, and then it says Sharpie. I mean, if I really wanted to, I could be on some sort of board team for whatever, some fucking position to make commercials, because that's just a genius commercial. It's an absolutely genius commercial. You can't even argue me on that. Sharpie. Brought to you by Sharpie. It'll never fade. It'll never fade. Sharpie. Wonderful Sharpie. Right. So, anyway, again, just so much terrible things going on, and that's what this country needs, man. It's just a guy who makes milkshakes, and now everybody's I've been seeing lately people talking about galaxy gas, and so I've just been so curious as to what this is. So I gotta sign in to the New York Times to be able to read this, huh? Yeah, everybody wants the New York Times subscription, right? Let me continue it out. So galaxy gas. What is galaxy gas and why are young people inhaling it? This is every generation has their thing. I feel like every 5 years we find a new thing to start inhaling, and right now it's galaxy gas. So like, what was it? I remember when I was really young, people were like holding their breath, and then like somebody would like punch them in the chest or something, and like you pass out or something absolutely ridiculous. Like we weren't inhaling anything, but people were holding their breath and almost killing themselves. People started inhaling whippets. Those have been around forever though, but they made a surge. They made a comeback, and now. So what is galaxy gas and why are people inhaling it? The popularity of videos show young people inhaling nitrous oxide. Okay, from whipped cream. This is whippets. They're just rebranded. So whippets are making another surge. Let me tell you something about whippets, man. I've been in rooms. Let me tell you, I've been in places. I sit on couches like this, and I load up nitrous oxide canisters into whipped cream gun, and I go to the moon, man. Galaxy gas is such a great name for what this is. So let's dive deep a little bit. The popularity of videos, right, of young people. Of course, it got popular on TikTok. You don't see this on TikTok of China. You don't see this on TikTok of fucking China, because they're teaching people how to do E equals MC square over there. They're not doing galaxy gas. So nitrous oxide, which has been misused as a recreational drug for decades, has a new name on social media, galaxy gas. And that's so, I wish I was able to coin that name, because we just always called it whippets or womps. Because when you inhale the nitrous oxide, your voice gets very deep. So you do the use my water bottle here as an example. So you do the thing, you hit it, and you go, you go, whoa, 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 and your voice gets deep, and you kind of you like vibrate a little bit, like the room vibrates, and if you listen to music, it's like go 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 go, and it's pretty insane actually, and I'm an idiot for it. So, but at least I'm honest, and I retired. So, has a new name, Galaxy Gas. A vendor in Georgia sells canisters of nitrous oxide that it says are meant to turn liquid cream into foam. Right, right. For beverages and desserts. First of all, I mean, who who buys nitrous oxide canisters to make whipped cream unless you're like a fucking chef? I guess maybe just go to the supermarket and buy whipped cream. It's already whipped in the cream, and I think you can hail it out of that can too. But it's not straight up nitrous oxide. I don't think. So vendor in Georgia sells canister nitrous oxide that it says they're meant to turn liquid cream into foam for beverages and desserts. But videos of young people inhaling the gas from the colorful canisters, some of them advertising flavors like vanilla, cupcake, and strawberry cream. Sounds delicious. I might get back into the game. So they've gained traction on TikTok, of course, YouTube, and X in videos with millions of views. The visibility of the products on social media, where the name Galaxy Gas has taken off as a shorthand for nitrous canisters generally, has prompted a fresh wave of concern about the dangers of the gas and its appeal to young people. So, just how popular is Galaxy Gas? So, nitrous oxide or laughing gas has long-standing medical use. As we know, misused for decades as a party drug called whippets. There we go. Womps. Womps is the best name because you just go. Womp. It's quite extraordinary. So concerns the use of inhalants among young people has also been mounting. An article in the British Medical Journal warned in 2022 that doctors were seeing an increase in young people experiencing neurological problems as a result of recreational nitrous oxide use. More than 13 million Americans have misused nitrous oxide in their lifetimes, according to the 2023 National Survey of Drug Use and Health. It's not that bad. It's not that bad. They're blowing it out of proportion. It really isn't that bad. I mean, yeah. First of all, they use it when you get your fucking teeth pulled. How bad could it be, right? They use it when you get your teeth pulled. They don't use heroin when you get your teeth pulled. That's pretty bad. Heroin, heroin will make you lose your loved ones, and your loved ones will despise you and not love you so much anymore. But nitrous oxide or galaxy gas, I would say that actually brings people together more. Because it's a party drug. Heroin isn't so much of a party drug. Heroin's very depressing. I've never been around it, thankfully, but just how it's depicted. Um, if you're at a party, you wouldn't see somebody on heroin having a good time. You'd probably walk into, like, you'd go upstairs to go to the bathroom or something, and then you open up the door and it's someone's bedroom by accident, and there's like four or five people. One girl's already like strung out and she already went, and the rest of them are like about to tie off and do it, and you're like, whoa, whoa, wrong room, whoa. That's what heroin does. And then you walk into the bathroom and you see cocaine. That's this country's just lost its way. Honestly, I mean, you got kids doing galaxy gas on a fucking school night. You used to be able to do fresh cocaine. You used to be able to do fresh cocaine. It wasn't tampered with. Everybody loved the cocaine, and now people are just doing the galaxy gas. In my prime of doing it was probably 2022 maybe, but not that I wasn't doing it that much. I mean, like, there was nights, like there was nights it was like, okay, like we're all on the same page here, this is where we're getting into, like Fine. Fucked up, but whatever. But I never like abuse. I mean, any form of fuck it. I've abused it. I've abused the galaxy gas because I'm trying to see the fucking universe, man. Trying to see the fucking universe. I have a video of myself, and in the video I'm like there, but I remember I basically blacked out for like 20 seconds, and then I came out of it and I like put my hand on the couch. I was like, "Am I alive? Holy shit!" Lights were out for like 30 seconds, whatever, 20 seconds, and I saw the galaxy. I saw the stars. I saw the galaxy. It opened up to me. I saw the golden heads, and they tried to take me with them, and I just couldn't do it. I couldn't go. I didn't want to go. Too good to go. So, but the galaxy gas, man, again, like I never abused it. It was just like occasionally. So now, if you got the kids, right, sitting inside, and you know, what are the, how's galaxy gas responded? First, oh, so, right. So they're not calling it galaxy gas. They're calling it, no, the kids aren't calling it galaxy gas. That's the name of the actual product is galaxy gas. And it's in these very colorful containers. I mean, they're obviously trying to sell it for people to get fucking high. Who buys whippets in these colorful containers called galaxy gas and you get it at the Hindu hut? It's clearly, they're clearly trying to sell it for kids to get high. No one's walking in there going, I'm making a chocolate sundae tonight for my parents. No, no, no. They're going to do this in their bedroom while they're playing Call of Duty. And that's Friday night. That's Friday night. How's Galaxy Gas responded? The spokeswoman for the company wrote in an email that it was deeply concerned about the recent news reports and social media posts of individuals illegally misusing our products. She continued, both our both our terms of use and conditions of sale strictly prohibit unlawful use, misuse, or appeal to children. Is she serious? I mean, you called the thing galaxy gas, and it comes in flavors, and there's different colored containers. How's TikTok responded? Love to see this. TikTok no longer shows video results for searches of galaxy gas. Okay, instead directing users to a page offering resources about substance use, and addiction. A representative for the company said that, quote, "Ching bong dong bong dong bong dong bong," prune candy. No, that's not what they said. People using nitrous oxide were not allowed on the platform, but declined to share all that use. I mean, it's just let it all crumble. Let it all crumble. Let it fall apart. What are we concerned about? At this point, people signing missiles, the retired boomers making Sundays, and now the kids are inhaling the product called Galaxy Gas. You just handed a trend and an addiction to them, and just here. First of all, if you get addicted to nitrous oxide, you deserve to be sent off this planet in some form. You don't. If you get addicted to nitrous oxide, you deserve to be sent away. There's only one man that can be addicted to nitrous oxide, and it's okay, and that's Kanye West. I think everyone remembers that video of him. He was like, "Hey, it's Ye. I'm on the nitrous oxide." He's got like the gas mask on, and like that's it. People are concerned for Kanye West. This episode is brought to you by Owala. Owala is a great water bottle company. I found them on Amazon. It was so easy to purchase from Owala. I got the triple black edition. It comes with a straw that's built into the top here, and you can also just drink it regularly. I like to not use the straw so much in public because I look like a weenie. So I just drink out of it regularly. But the straw works just great. No leaks or anything. Really great water bottle. Owala. Yeah, so just let it all fall apart, man. What are we waiting for? What are we waiting for? We're on the downturn, the economic downturn, the cultural downturn. Nothing good. First of all, think to yourself right now, When was the last time that you've heard a good album and you were like, this album defines the rest of this decade, or I don't even the next 5 years of my life? Nothing. No, I haven't heard anything at all that I'm like, wow, this is I'm gonna be listening to this for a long time. I remember that when I was younger. I remember like 2014 Forest Hills Drive that came out, and I remember hearing it. And I'm like, oh, this is like a timestamp in music. Like this is a special moment. Um, what else? Like when Yeezus came out, like this is a timestamp. This is a special moment. And now everything just I don't know, but again, this is what I love. This is absolute fact, no opinion. Everybody knows Kanye's insane in a good way. Like he's the best. Everyone loves Kanye. Everyone loves a Kanye song. Love him as a person. Shut up. If you don't, you're just a doofus. You gotta love Ye, man. He's been in Asia for the past few months, just posting videos of him on the keyboard again, working with samples, doing his thing, and it all sounds so incredible. I'm so excited to see what he has in store. And this time around, I feel like he's actually gonna finish a project. I think what's been happening is he he's been working on these projects and like he has these great ideas and then he abandons them and like half asses the end. Like that's what happened with Vultures 2 at least. Vultures 1 was kind of good. It had some tracks, but Vultures 2 you get the sense that it's this unfinished product here. So Kanye's just been uh all over and as I go on Instagram I see PlayStation Network is experiencing a global outage. Good. Good. Pick up the Galaxy gas. Go to the store. PlayStation's not working. Don't worry. Ask your mom or dad for $20. Go to the store. Get yourself a canister of Galaxy gas. I recommend the strawberry cream. Get the strawberry cream Galaxy gas. You will not regret it. Just sit in the room, keep the PlayStation on, and just watch the home screen. And I think the PlayStation home screen plays music. It's just like na na na, like like soothing ambience, some sort of music. Let that just play, stare at the screen, and wait for the network to be back up and do the Galaxy Gas. Let's see what I can find on Kanye West. But again, like, yeah, he's been all over Asia. I saw a video of him today. He was on a bus, and people in Beijing just trying not to crack a smile. Um, and people just saying, I love you, Kanye. I love you, Kanye, Kanye. Just being Kanye on just on a regular day, just being with the fucking people, man, of Beijing, just being out there, dude. And that's what I'm talking about. There's no one that's like this guy. There's no one that's like this guy. And I probably won't be able to find what I'm looking for. Um, but that's all right, man. Because you guys know what I'm talking about. He had the hoodie up with the glasses, and he was just doing his thing, dude. And he's the only guy that can save us. So what I'm saying is he was working on what the hell am I looking at here? Okay, never mind. I went on X and I thought I saw bombs being dropped, or like the galaxy opening and something with a UFO, but it was just a bunch of drones. China, world record with over 8,000 drones in a light show. Now they have 10,000 drones in a light show. We're so fucked, man. We are so fucked. You can't tell me that we're not. You can't tell me that we're not. My apologies. I should have had these videos ready to go. But I do not. I can't find what I'm looking for, and this is why I need a. This is why I need a producer here. So if you want to be a producer for the show, please. Let's see what we got here. He's wearing a wolf outfit. You can't stop this guy. He might be the best ever. I mean, we know. Let's see this. This is the leak of his song "Bully" off the album "Bully." Yeah, there he is in China. You know, Kanye West. I want to find the one of him on the bus. I think it's so worth it. Kanye West on bus. There he is. Look at him. Look at him. He knows he's got the craziest album in the bag right now, and he's like, I could or I couldn't. He knows he could save us all. I'm telling you, he fucks up. Yep, he's just sitting there, half grinning, trying his best not to start to laugh. Yeah. Dude, this guy knows he has the greatest album, one of the greatest albums of all time in his bag, and he can drop it, and he just loves fucking around. He's like, I could, but I don't know. I don't think you guys deserve it. I don't think we do either. Let it all crumble, baby. That's the name of this episode, number 24. Let it all crumble. Because that's the way the cookie crumbles. That is the way the fucking cookie crumbles in America, man. So, PlayStation Network's down. Go get the Galaxy Gas from the store. So let's take a look at Officer Bow Wow here.
Officer walking to the fluffy white Shih Tzu named Teddy after responding to a call about an injured dog. At first, he sounds as nice as can be.
Come on, baby. Come on, baby.
What a nice guy. Officer's trying to help the dog.
He's trying to get a lasso around the dog's neck.
I'm going to take you to get help.
But the officer can't seem to get the device to work. He's also not aware that the dog is blind and deaf. 3 minutes later, the officer suddenly cocks his gun and opens fire. And not just once. Teddy is dead. As Officer Myron Woodson calmly walks away, you can hear him call out to a neighbor.
Have the dispatcher.
In the officer's shadow, you can see him wave her off. Teddy's owner also confronted the officer, identified as Myron Woodson.
Mr. Myron Woodson. Mr. Myron Woodson, Officer fucking Bow Wow. What the hell are you doing, dude? What the hell are you doing? You're on duty as a cop. You come across a white Shih Tzu, clearly got out of its home. It's blind and deaf, which you don't know, but that's fine. Why did he? He's so earnest. He's like, I'm going to take you to get help. Seems like he's happy. He has his fucking body cam on.
3 minutes later, the officer suddenly cocks his gun and opens fire. And
he's
not
like,
just
what
once.
the hell? Oh, what the hell? I can't get this fucking
As
dog.
Officer Myron
It's blind
Woodson
and deaf.
calmly
Something's
walks
wrong
away,
with this dog.
you can hear
Cocks
him
the
call
gun.
out to
Bow,
a neighbor.
bow.
Have the dispatcher.
This is the greatest part.
In the officer's shadow, you can see him wave her off. Teddy's owner
Officer,
also confronted.
You scared me. Don't you think you should warn people before you start shooting shots? Get out of here. It's crazy that you see it in his shadow. That he's just like, get a load of this chick. Scared of a few fucking gunshots. Yeah, I killed Teddy. Big whoop. Officer Bow Wow. Unbelievable. This is what I'm talking about, baby. I need more stories just like this. Forget everything else. This is what I'm talking about, man. So there's got to be more to this. I mean, this guy, body cam footage shows an officer putting down a blind and deaf dog. It was said he was called about the dog initially being hurt. I mean, unfreaking believable. So amazing. I mean, the dog was just put down, put out of its misery. Yeah, I'd feel bad. You know, think about it. You're the officer on duty, you're going to see the dog. You're going to help the dog. And you're just like, oh, this thing's retarded. I can't get it on the leash. You know what? Just bow, bow. Officer Bow Wow. Out. Poor thing, man. What was this guy thinking? And then later after that, he has to talk to the owner of the dog who was looking for his dog. The guy's crying. He's like, why would you do that? You're not supposed to kill my dog. Maybe it's for the better, man. Go get a new one. I don't know. We got no time for this shit. Things are crumbling. This is what you should expect in this country. And now as a dog owner, you have to expect my dog just might get shot for no reason. Just for running around and being blind and deaf, and that just might be what it is, you know? Very unfortunate. So anyway, I just want to take the time to thank everybody for watching Juice Boys Podcast. We just hit 400 subscribers. Compared to many other channels, not significant at all, but for us, means a lot. My brother hasn't been here a lot lately for the episodes. He'll be here for the next one. Lock it in, no doubt. We're working on it. The Juice Boys as a duo will be back. I got one last thing I'm going to say here. And I'm going to let you guys go for the night. But I've been getting the comments. For some reason, people keep commenting. They want a story of a wedgie. They want wedgie stories. I don't know what this is. I don't know what kind of sick, twisted cult this is. But again, this is just the country's falling apart. Let it all crumble. I'm going to crumble with it. Wedgie story. I don't have one, dude. This isn't 1986. No one gets wedgies anymore. Atomic wedgie. Here comes let's go atomic wedgie Jimmy after sixth period. Like, bro, what? Who does? No, I never got wedgied. Actually, all right. Here's a funny one. It was done on purpose. Me and my brothers messing around. My oldest brother was like, all right, like, let me, like, actually, I don't think I let him. I think we were just messing around, and he took me, man, and he gave me an atomic wedgie, and he hung me. We had bunk beds, and he hung me from, like, a part of the bunk bed by my underwear. And then, like, I actually was able to hang there for a little bit because, like, I was young and, like, light, and it was hysterical, and the underwear ripped, and I fell down, and it was very funny. That's the underwear. It's, like, is that what you wanted? Is that what you sick fucks wanted? That's what you get. That's what it is. Underwear story. I don't know, man. Juice Boys Podcast number 24. Cut it short here. But 400 subscribers, man, feels special. We'll be back to our usual content, usual duo next week. It's been a pleasure serving the YouTube community. A lot of big things planned going forward. Appreciate all the support we can get. Like, share, subscribe. Continue to support. Goes a long way. Have a good night. Let it all crumble. Officer Bow Wow out.